Hey guys, welcome back to Hermitcraft Season 8. The Ocho. Oh yeah, hello. So, as you can see, a thing has been done. And not by me this time. Someone else did a thing. You can look down there, you see them. They're down there. You see them? Right there, right about there, right about over there. There's another one like right in there, and another one like right over there. It's pretty cool, right? But, there is a thing here. Says, thanks for hiring Taze Trees. Hope you love your new trees. Bam. 1 free birch tree coupon. 1 free birch tree coupon. Like, come on. Psh, I'll take it. I like birch. Birch is my friend. Let's go down and take a quick, closer peek at the things that are happening. Ow! Up in here. Haha! I am like the greatest pilot ever. So basically, what I told her is I wanted like a willow style tree, right? With some dangly bits. Right? You can't, now, listen to me here, okay? You can't forget about your dangly bits, okay? I'm putting that out there. It's out there. It's out in the aether. It will never be forgot. Just you gotta mind your dangly bits. That's all I'm saying. And they look pretty good. I like them. If we take a look from down below, you can see this looks a lot better. All I did was put some stairs across, and it really tied it all together, or tied it all up, or it's tied up. It's my hostage. I'm going to leave it where it is. But you can see the dangly bits. They work. That's what I was going for. It's perfect. I love it. Okay. You might also notice that I took out that little stair bit here. Right? Because the more I thought about it, the less I wanted it right here. I'm actually kind of thinking about coming off here and then going down and then coming to the middle and then in the middle on the bottom coming in this way. And so it'll actually be like down in that kind of area place. And then if we do that, we can have a storage here, maybe going down both sides or something. That could be a thing. And then the floors up above we will use for all the other things. But I think having the storage here will be like, it's like the best way to do it. I'm trying to think of a way. I think if we put hoppers under this, it will like pull through, but I'm not like, it might not. Because if it does, then no matter where we are, if we toss stuff down on this middle path, it'll go bloop into the storage, right? So we have kind of an input there where you just kind of, chuck stuff on the ground. Actually, I feel like we need to test that before I get carried away. Because if if I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I'm going to do, and then it doesn't work, then we're kind of boned, right? And that's no bueno. No bueno. If you're wondering why I have that in my pocket, is because a certain somebody lost their gear during a certain something, and I was going to offer it to them, but apparently they've already done things. So there you go. Let's go over here. We have hooper hoppers. Hello. I kind of want to name them and leave them in there, but if I name them, they're just going to get murdered by jerks, right? All right, so if we stick that there, it doesn't even pick up the thing that's, whatever. And then we stick that there, and then we go, pow. Does it? Oh, that's going to be perfect. Oh, I love it. Okay, so I was hoping it was like soul sand in that way. So basically, all we would do is we would have a spot here in the middle where we just go bleh, right? We just throw stuff, and then it all goes into the storage deals, right? I think it's perfect. But we need to figure out where this is going to come down. So I think if we bust it open, if we bust it open, nice. I have very little very little deep slate left. I know. I've used a lot. I'm very, very aware. Wait, do I have deep slate tile slayer? Deep slate tile. Aha. Look at that. Oh, that's a thing of beauty. Wait, is this tile? Yeah, it is tile. Sweet. Okay. So if we come down up and over here kind of direction, and we go zert, 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 and then I'm kind of thinking I want to border it somehow. We'll use this brick as just a for now kind of thing. So if we go like that, and then we grab some dirticus, we should be able to do this because I want it to, we cannot spoon it underground or underwater, so we're gonna have to live with that for now. And if we do that, and then we come down like so. Oh, that's not gonna be. We're gonna hit our head because we would have stairs here, right? I mean, that might be okay. It might be okay. So let's grab some of this. I think this will come up like that. And then this obviously needs to come around. And there. And then obviously there. I mean, I feel like it could come down a little bit more. I mean, we could come down inside here. After giving it some thought, I'm going to push it back here. So you can see we've already got it dug out, but I think it's going to work. So the reason I decided to do this is because up here, if you're looking off the side, you're going to see like this tunnel, like this glass tunnel going underneath. It's going to be just under the surface of the water. There's going to be one space of water above the tunnel itself, which I think is going to, I hope is going to look pretty cool. Obviously, we have to, actually build it. But I want path block to be our path block. You get what I'm saying? So if we come like this, so that's the floor of our tunnel, and then we'll obviously continue it back this way. Obviously, and we got to do something under the stairs because just like here, you can see the little bits underneath, which is unfortunate, but it's one of those things that it is what it is, I guess. And then we're going to grab some of that, and we're going to go with an inverted deal. There we'll put something else. And then I think like this. Like so. And then probably take that out. Probably take that out. And then obviously we need to do something there. And there. Okay. And then we'll grab some of this. I hope, again, that this is going to look good. I hope it's going to look okay, at least. Right? So if that's like that, we're not going to be able to see how it looks with the path until we get all the water out. But that's okay. Ah! No! Bad. Okay. There we go. we'll just take a little sneaky peek at how that's going to hopefully look. And hopefully it's going to look okay. I mean, it's not bad. I'm kind of wondering if I shouldn't use like a different colored glass, though. Oh, you son of a... Figured it fit. Wait, didn't I? I guess not. Okay. All right, so I think this is about how it's going to look once it's all... I mean, obviously, like, we've got, you know, bits and pieces to do, but I do really like that it's a little bit more round, I guess. And then if we come down into here, you can see this is how this is going to look. You can kind of look out there. I did switch to black glass because I think it looks a lot better. And then once we come under here, it's going to switch to this. Then you can see in this one, I started working on some kind of pattern. It's not quite there yet, but it basically just follows the shape of like the thing, which works, I guess. Down in here, I'm thinking along here is going to be chests. We got to figure out how many of these we're going to put in. But if we come, you know, like that, then we have access to that chest, and then obviously we could stack it up. And then I was talking about putting the dump chest, quote unquote, right in here. But I think what I'm going to actually do is put them under here. So there's going to be one here and then one down there. So like if we've got an inventory full of garbaggio, we could just kind of go to either end and just dump it in, and then it's going to be like circling around, you know, until it finds its place where it needs to go amongst the chests, because there's going to be chests on that side and chests on this side. And then somewhere in there, and actually I think I may... How would we... Somewhere in here, there's going to be some chests, say over here or whatever. There's going to be like 3 rows that just nothing, like there's no filter. And so like it'll make its way through. We're going to have to figure that out. We're going to... How are we going to do that? Crap. Okay, so that plan may not work. Because if we have this one, like we would have to have this one come over this way and this one come over this way, which wouldn't really work, would it? The center one is looking a little better. Because if it was the center, because then we could send it like down this way and then around. I mean, it would have to make the full circle anyway and then end over in this area, right? So we may go for the center and then have a hopper line that comes this way, and then we'd have to, you know, figure out some kind of way to hide. I mean, we got to hide the dirt anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal, I guess. So this is the center here. So if we did... how are we going to do this? So if we send it that way, let's get... Oh, we don't have any blocks. And a thing has been done. So they're all filtered except for these last 2 here. Like I said, these are going to be like the unfiltered chests because every once in a while you're going to have something that's just not filtered, right? You know, like... I'm not building a storage thing big enough to filter every single item in the game. I just don't care enough. Like that's just, and that sounds bad, but it's really not. So it's just one of those things. Like, do I really want to filter buttons? And do I really want, you know? And that's like every single button, and then like every single like fence, and then fence post. Fence, you know, fences, fence gates. You've got every single slab, every single stair. Like it just, it's nowhere near even worth it by that point, I feel like. So yeah, that's not going to happen. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of these filtered. I guess I'll do moss and moss carpet because I do have a ton of that. And then, so we've got stone. We've actually got 2 for stone. And if you didn't notice, I have finally found a use for granite. I know. I know. It's crazy. But it finally has a use. And that makes me happy. We've got a lot of filters. We're going to have to kind of figure out what to put in all of them. But you can see this is what I ended up doing with the path. So it's a 4x4 here. It goes down this way. We could actually add some more here and then make it another drop spot kind of like that one. And then it just kind of snakes its way all around that way and then ends right here. So hopefully, hopefully it works. It should. I mean, there's no reason it shouldn't work. So, yeah. God, we're gonna have to get all the So I'm just thinking about it. Like, we're kind of gonna have to filter everything, or at least put. Yeah, because we're there. I mean, I guess I could do, I've got a bunch of that now. And then obviously we could do all the different woods. So we've got oak and spruce, all that kind of stuff. I don't know that I have enough of any of those except for oak and birch to really fill one of the filters, let alone have that much need for storage. We should have some birch in here and some spruce. Dark oak's that's gonna be a minute. We might as well do iron. I have a filter for gravel already. I mean, I guess if all else fails, we can do all the different ores. I don't think we're going to. I mean, we've got a bunch of glass, but it's all in shulkers, so I should leave that. Stone brick, might as well, right? So the different, the variations of the things, like stone brick slabs, are going to end up in the end. They're just going to end up in the last chests. It's whatever, honestly. Same with the polished andesite and all that kind of stuff. I'm probably actually going to go through manually and do that. Yeah, I guess. I mean, so this stuff I named to use as do I really want to add a filter for granite? I really don't. I really, really don't. I'm just trying to think of what else we need to add for a filter. I reckon we should probably test this thing before we commit to it anymore. So glass is the last thing that I filtered. So we should be able to just do this and then go downstairs. Come on. And then I believe it's over here. Aha. Now, it is going to take it a minute, obviously, to get around to here. But that's okay. We should see it any second, hopefully. I'm pretty sure glass is the last thing I filtered. Come on. There we go. So, it's not something that I plan to use all the time. It's just if you've got an inventory full of stuff, you just kind of toss it all out, and then it all gets sucked into there, and then goes through and gets filtered. I figured that would be my version of the, because I always have a dump chest, right? A chest that leads into the filtering system. If this runs into issues or something, we can obviously just down here somewhere, we could take out all these hoppers. And then, on top of these two, upstairs, we could just put a chest there. It's going to, it'd look a little weird, but it is what it is. But that's if, if something were to happen that would cause issues, which I don't think it will. So I think we're okay. We do have some of this black stone, which I think I want to use in this kind of area. Obviously, maybe not this black stone, but we do have a little bit of it because we need to hide all of this. This wall here is actually going to come out like that, basically. And so you're kind of going to be walking, and then this will come like that. And so you'd be walking out in, like this. And I was thinking, once we get like all the stairs and slabs and all that kind of stuff in these, no, the overflow is over there. Once we get all that in there, in this center column, we can just put some chests or whatever, shulkers. Maybe we dye some shulkers black, and then we could just put that sort of stuff inside this pillar, and then that would help keep it out of the storage system there. With all the fences and all that kind of stuff. Wait, where is the overflow? That is the okay. Yeah, that is the overflow, right? Yes. Okay. We're gonna have to figure out some way to denote that, I think. I mean, it's probably gonna be, and then we gotta get something up here as well. Yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is put slabs underneath there and just kind of bring it over. It's looking pretty good, I think. We got a few tweaks here and there to do, but for the most part, I think it's looking pretty good. We do need some of those guys and some of those guys. All right, so this is going to go right there, I think. Well, yeah, why not? I was like, is this where it's going to go? Yes, this is where it's going to go. Actually, that is... I feel like it's actually going to have to come down like that. Because, yeah, that's... I feel like that's not ideal, but it is what it is. And then under here, we're going to stick another one of those so that this goes down into the ground. Right? I mean, how does it look if we did that? I'm almost... What? It's one of the... Oh, okay, so we'll just do that. That doesn't look too terrible. Nice. And so what I was thinking is in this area here, that's where we could put the shulkers, like the black shulkers, with like the different fences and like, that kind of stuff, just so it all kind of ties together. If you look at the roof, this border here, this upper one, that's where it's going to stay. Up in here, we'll do something else. I'm not entirely sure what, but the reason I wanted the stairs is for up here. And we're going to go... I think we're going to go like this. I mean, obviously, we're going to have to see how that looks, but it helps tie the black into the rest of the build, right? So maybe we just put black up here. That could be a thing. That I like. It's going to have to come over to there. There will be like a solid... Actually, that is... No, right here is going to be a solid... I don't know how I'm not entirely sure how that's going to go. That's fine, though. It's fine. Oh, you know what? We need some light up there. I didn't even think about that. I did over there on the other side, but like on there I didn't. And then... Yeah, we'll figure that part out. But, like I said, you can see it ties the black into the whole thing. I decided to go with the diorite coming down the middle there. So the reason that middle piece is there is literally just to break up the chests. because otherwise it's just, I mean, it's already a big wall of chests. We don't need it to be an even bigger wall of chests. Because, oh, son of a, numbers to fit. I meant every word of that. Okay, and shaboopy. And then we'll just plop that there. This will come across here. Ow. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It's looking good. I'm really digging this black and white kind of theme thing we have going on, because if you know, upstairs it's black and white, a little bit of gray. Yeah, I'm really digging this. What happens if we gotta figure out what's gonna happen here? I was thinking up in this kind of area, so if we brought let me just illustrate. If we brought that over and then took them in, we could have some kind of something here. I'm not sure what, but it could be a thing. That's something to think about. If we did that, then this would obviously continue on like that, I think. I mean, why not? So that's, you know, something to think about, like I said. And then if we did do shulkers in here, do shulkers block light? I feel like that's, I feel like I want to know that. Let's go grab a shulker. I'm pretty sure shulkers block light, but we're going to find out. Oh, they don't. Ooh. So that'll help light up the center, which, as you could see, was pretty dang, pretty dang dark, right? Like, that's really dark. I mean, I guess we could hang. Oh man, I'm really digging it. It looks classy, but it also looks, you know, fairly like industrial almost. I want to say a little bit. I mean, it's not bad. It's not freaking bad at all. So back here, I went ahead and just filled the entire thing with sea lanterns because whatever. Oh, you can kind of see through the little corner there. That's not supposed to happen, Minecraft. Get freaking good. So I'm thinking all these spots here, if need be, we can use the shulkers just to kind of, you know, fill that space, and then we'll have storage there. These areas I left open on both sides because, like I said, I'm still kind of figuring out what to put here. It feels like wasted space otherwise. I wrapped the blackstone brick down the side, and then obviously the diorite down this side. And like I really like it. And then obviously you can see the sea lanterns up in there just to add some light, because it was super dark and dingy. And now it's not. Now it's pretty dang bright, actually. We do need to figure out some kind of way back. I think let's just do that. Just some kind of way in the back here. You know, I guess we could bust it open and go in. That just seems a little odd, if you ask me. But it is what it is. I love how this turned out. These being a little dark is fine. These might be a little bit brighter. Yes, they are. Because up under here, I went ahead and put some of those. It's got dirt in between it now, but we'll do something under there. This looks freaking amazing, though. I love it. Like, I really do. This here is going to get some kind of... So I don't think I ever actually showed you guys the pattern in the floor/ceiling from above, but there it is. Again, it's not perfect. It's not quite where I want it, but it's something. It just I felt like it needed something to break up that floor, because otherwise this is. I mean, it's not. I mean, now that you know. Now that I've done that, I'm not completely hating on this, which is very, very unfortunate. Oh, it's a zombie out there. Part of me wants to just open the top there, because right now the only way in is that way. Yeah, Yeah, that way. You go up and out. I'm kind of thinking about just like busting open this center area here, where just taking out all the glass, and then that's how you get in and out. Kind of thinking about it. We'll see, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. Just busting that open and using that as a way to get in and out. And yes, last time I was looking at the missing spot of glass there, saying somebody said I was missing glass. I know it's missing. I'm the one that took it out during a live stream, actually, and just haven't put it back. So I love how this place is turning out. It's been so much work, but, and you know, obviously you can see we still got a ton of work to go. But other than that, it's really coming along. Having like a central storage area is really going to help. If I could just get all the stuff in here to actually get it stored. Right? Right. But that's going to do it for today. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the episode. And I'll see y'all next time.